It's LeGarrette Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Marvin Jones Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and the YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Mr. MicroMike, and today we're going to talk about grades of the Detroit Lions loss to the Indianapolis Colts 41-21. And in this video we're going to talk about the players, we're going to talk about the coaches and positions, and give you an idea of what I think occurred on the field and the grades to the specific players that I see it as it is. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. It helps bring the content out. I'm trying to get up there to 8,000 subscribers. So if you haven't done so, let's do that. Let's start with quarterback Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford was 24 for 42, 336 yards, 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. Now, by looking at that, you'd assume Stafford had a good game. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. But that 1 interception, folks, was a pick 6. And in all honesty, the offensive line did him no favors. In my opinion, when it comes to the grades of Matthew Stafford, I'm going to give him a C-. The reason I didn't go D or F is the offensive line was absolutely bad. Absolutely. The guy got hit many times, sacked 5 times. He had no time in the pocket, and he was getting killed. But Matthew Stafford was off. He was throwing again off his back foot, missed targets high on some, low on some, behind the target, and obviously the pick 6 was a doom dagger, i.e. dagger time to the Lions' chances. He did have a good time, big play with Marvin Hall going the distance for over 70 yards, and he did give the ball to Marvin Jones for a couple touchdowns. With that said, it's hard to say this was a great performance when the score and the outcome that occurred, but Matthew Stafford, I'm giving him a C-. What grade do you guys give Matthew Stafford? Comment in the comment section. Let me know the grade that you believe Matthew Stafford got. Do you think he did good? Do you think he did bad? Let me know. Comment. Let's turn this into a forum. Let's go ahead and talk about running back Deandre Swift of the Detroit Lions. The grade that I'm giving Deandre Swift here is a C- as well. Why do I say C-? Well, because Deandre Swift carried the ball 6 times for 1 yard. That is way unacceptable. He should be carrying the ball a lot more than 6 times. Adrian Peterson was given more chances. The Lions got away from the run game right off the bat. They did not want to stick with it, and it was frustrating to see. Again, the offensive line was absolutely garbage. It was the worst performance of the year, by far, dominated by the defensive line. Deandre Swift had no chance. Every time he would get the ball, he was already swarmed by the defender. Kenny Golladay, the wide receiver for our Detroit Lions, I'm giving him a question mark because he was injured. And to me, this was sad to see him not on the field. You want to see him on the field. He had a hip injury. He did not return, so I'm not giving him a grade, but I'm giving him a please recover well. Kenny Golladay. Marvin Jones Jr., he had 3 receptions, 36 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I'm giving Marvin Jones Jr. here a B-. The reason I'm not getting it higher, he dropped a couple passes that should have been a touchdown, but at least he was given the chance to give a ball. Marvin Hall, he had a great game as well. He replaced Kenny Golladay. He had over 100 yards. This guy was open all the time, and he made big-time 7-yard play. With that said, when it comes to wide receivers, I'm going to overall probably give them a C+. Turn on that notification bell. Why do you want to turn on the notifications? Because tomorrow I got a video dropping. It's called Overreaction Monday. It'll be at 10:30 in the morning. Be overreaction about this game. Let's jump to T.J. Hockenson. Now, he had 7 catches, 65 yards, and 0 touchdowns. When it comes to T.J. Hockenson, I'm giving him a C+. It is not his fault he's not getting targeted as much. I don't know what's going on here, what's going on with Daryl Bevel. He needs to get targeted much, but he made a drop, but he had some good catches, though, as well. He needs to get targeted more. But again, when it comes to the offensive line, we were just getting savage. I think he could have done better in blocking. It didn't occur. Comment, what player upset you the most in this loss in Week 8? Let me know in the comment section what player made you the most upset. Let's go to defense, and we're going to start with the Lions secondary, folks. It does get worse from here. We're going to start with the Lions secondary, though, and I'm going to give them a D+. There was times we got burnt, and it was Phillip Rivers. But with that said, I felt like there was not a ton of big plays that was taking place regarding the secondary. Obviously, we've seen, the running back get some plays in here. But with that said, they did get burnt. It felt outmatched. I felt like they had a chance to do better. Even when T.Y. Hilton was not in there, it still was not good. Let's go to the defensive line of the Detroit Lions. And I'm going to D- here. It started well with the sack. Felt like they were getting after it. But at the end of the day, we did to the three-man rush for the defensive line. That was just atrocious. The run game was getting gashed, especially at the end of the game. Felt like the team just gave up, and it just wasn't a good performance. And with Trey Flowers, he got injured as well. You know, that's not good for him. Hopefully he gets better, but not a great performance. Are you worried about Kenny Galladay's injury? Y for yes and for no, let me know. Are you worried about his injury? Let's go to the head coaching jobs. We'll start with, let's not start with the head coach. Let's start with the offensive coordinator. Then we'll go defense coordinator. And then we'll get to Matt Patricia. So let's start with the defensive coordinator. I'm giving him Corey Unlin an F. We just got trounced. The Colts offense was balanced, run and pass. The big plays were happening. They were getting a lot of points scored on them, 41. Just overall, it was a bad performance. Let's go to the offensive coordinator, Daryl Bevel, and I'm giving him a whopping F as well. They got away from the run in beginning. Even though the run wasn't working, you got to at least attempt to do it. Bad performance all around. The play selection, bad. At the end of the game is when they decided to go big, when the game was kind of over. Let's go to Matt Patricia, and I'm giving this man an epic F. Bad performance all around. Utterly bad. 0-3 at home. 3-4 overall. Got blown out by the Colts, who's not known for offensive juggernaut. It was a disgraced performance. The team wasn't prepared. The team played bad. The offensive line was absolute garbage. You kept Stafford in the game with 6 minutes to go. When we were down by 21, were you still getting hit? Overall, a terrible performance by Matt Patricia. No doubt about it. An F, another bad game. The Lions had a chance to finally get above 500, and he screwed the pooch. Subscribe to my channel. Why subscribe? Because I drop content every single day. It's important. The live watch party is Sunday. Lions vs. Vikings Sunday. Also comment. Do you want Matt Patricia fired? Let me know in the comment section. Do hashtag fired, hashtag not. Leave a comment in the comment section. Do you want this guy gone? With that said, folks, adios.